So we go into here, FPS node core game console.log. You can see everything as it gets loaded into the engine. It's loading the stub classes here, and then as we get farther down, you can see everything that's, all the data blocks that are getting loaded. We can go through, and as we scroll farther down, we can see that it began a direct call. You can see that what the parameters were that were passed to the function, and that it ended the call. I mean, we can basically see, and if they're nested commands, they'll show up. So, like for example, here, this is great. This is a nested command. We have a begin call here, and then we have two end calls. But if we look, see right there. So we know that these function calls are nested because it goes begin, begin, end, begin, end, begin, end, begin, end. So this begin and this end, so you can kind of see what's going on if you're trying to debug something and you're just, it's a very rare situation and you're trying to figure out, what's going on, where, and why. This gives you the output for you to be able to hopefully find the error that you're hunting for. By default, I leave it off. It slows down the engine considerably. And then what to do when T3D does a shutdown. So on T3D shutdown, what we're going to do is set the object to null and exit the application. And then when someone closes the form, we're going to call stop on .NET Torque, set the object to null, and exit the application. So we can either exit gracefully from T3D saying, hey, it's time to exit gracefully, or we can exit gracefully when someone closes the form and it tells T3D to exit gracefully. Because you've got to remember, we've got a lot of objects being marshaled, and if they're not cleaned up correctly, Windows will get a little unstable. So we have to control shutting down this communications layer between the managed C# code and the unmanaged C++. I hope to make some more examples on how to do things inside of .NET Torque. This is my first one. Hopefully I didn't it too bad. And let's just take a look at this thing in full on the we'll be looking at the dedicated server that I have running. This is, if I remember right, 100 AI. The server's been up for 5 or 6 days. I haven't bounced it. And let's see what we got. Let's turn. It's but let's see if we can better persist. Alright. 268 30 7 9 110 dot set visible distance 1000, and we should now have a totally different view of the world. Oh yeah, so I spawn them in the sky because of the ground here, but build of what's going on right now out there. I'm gonna notch with and look forward to when we early next week. It's been signing off.